He's big enough to slay the giants, big enough to tame the lions, big enough to move the mountains or to calm the rolling sea. He's big enough to open prison bars, big enough to melt the hardest hearts. He's big enough. There's no one he can't reach. When your problems get too rough, all you have to do is trust. He's big enough. Back when I was just a child, in my Sunday school we learned all the miracles of holy God recorded in His Word. When His children faced a problem, they would never turn around. They just stood upon their faith, and this is what I found. He's big enough to slay the giants, big enough to tame the lions, big enough to move the mountains or to calm the rolling sea. He's big enough to open prison bars, big enough to melt the hardest hearts. He's big enough. There's no one He can't reach. When your problems get too rough, all you have to do is trust. He's big enough. All those little Bible stories found their way into my heart. Every verse of every chapter, I remembered every part. And although I now have grown up and my troubles grew up too, I just never did get over what He's big enough to do. He's big enough to slay the giants, big enough to tame the lions, big enough to move the mountains or to calm the rolling sea. He's big enough to open prison bars, big enough to melt the hardest